Now I don't know about you, but I'm not sure that I'm quite ready for the early nights and the darkness looming. However, WizViz are going out of their way to make it that little bit better for us cyclists. Hey everyone, thanks for joining us again. I hope you're all doing well. I want to start this video by saying thank you to everyone who has subscribed to us already. It really means a lot to us. And if you're one of those people watching this video and you haven't already done that, then you know what to do. There's a little red button just down there. Be sure to hit that so that you can stay up to date with any content that we produce. You know it makes sense. So a little while ago, you may remember that we did a video on our friends at WizViz and the bag that they produced called the Lil Presto. If you haven't already seen this video, then we'll pop a link up here. Click that, you can watch that and then come back to this one because this is a good one. That previous video was a first look at the bag, and we also did a full review of it on the website, which I've also put down in the description below, so be sure to check that out. But to cut a long story short, we really enjoyed the bag and WizViz have upped their game for the winter coming. And now you might be asking yourself, how have they done that? How can you make a bag ready for winter? Well, let us show you. Introducing the WizViz Wiz Viz series. The WizViz series will be their winter-only annual range. So these will appear every year at the end of daylight savings and will be available until it restarts the following year. So at the end of the day, what they're trying to do is make something that looks cool and is safe at the same time. And best of all, this launches this Sunday, 25th of October, double winner. On this Sunday, there will be 2 bags available. The one which I've just shown you, the Lil Presto, as well as the Presto bag, there will also be available the Teeny Houdini in both a small and a medium size and in 2 colorways. These will retail at £43 for the small and £45 for the medium. The Presto bag will retail at £70. WizViz have also told us that a little bit on in the season there will be a new thing dropping as well, but they haven't quite lured to what it is yet, so we're excited to see what that will be. A little secret for you. If you hold on to the end of the video, we'll tell you how you could be in with a chance of winning your own WizViz bag, so don't go anywhere. But rather than me telling you why WizViz have done this, we think it's best coming from their own mouth. So our own Catherine Moore jumped on a Zoom call with Harry and V of WizViz, and they had a chat about how WizViz came about, why it's there, and they just spoke about the business and future plans. So enough of me, let's get to them.
Hello. Hi.
Hello.
How are you doing? Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, but you're coming out of the speakers downstairs.
Oh wow.
Everyone's
Really freaky.
Where's the bed? Hello, this is you, Sonic.
Oh wow. Incredible.
How are you two?
They talk to you.
Yeah. First time I've actually seen you guys in the flesh that isn't an Instagram post or something.
Still not really real flesh, but as fleshy as we can be this year.
Sorry I didn't fancy trying to get across half of London last week to come and visit you. I should have made it into a longer trip. I absolutely adore your coordinated desert packing beige jackets.
Oh, yeah, well,
I got it first, and then Harry was like,
I'm quite into copying.
Harry's like, I want one.
My boyfriend's like this.
Oh, you've got buttons.
That's not fair.
Yeah, but you know,
It's a pocket,
we're aiming to be the cutest brand in adventure cycling, and that starts with matching at home.
And have you found a third person yet for the it's not workshop,
Yes.
what do you call it? Is it workshop?
I mean, it can be a workshop.
We call it a studio, but yeah, it can be a workshop. We work.
We work
And shop.
And shop. Online. And so on.
Yeah, we do. We have Tasha, who's downstairs sewing right now.
Oh, wicked.
Yeah.
That's
it's
really exciting.
Yeah, I feel like it set us free.
Yeah, that's really
It's
cool.
busy, but not 7 days a week busy, so
It's really good.
yeah.
And bringing out loads of cool new stuff.
Yeah, trying to anyway.
Well, we finally got time to actually do the things. Well, we've got more time to do the things rather than just 100% making all the time.
Yeah.
Which is quite exciting.
Yeah, nice.
We had a release list that just sort of sat on a whiteboard for 6 months when there's no time to do anything. So now it's quite good.
Yeah.
Nice. So tell me about Wiz Viz. How did that come about?
Why did we have the reflective fabric?
I think I had to order it for someone.
Yeah, we ended up having a bit of this reflective fabric for something, and we just thought it was really exciting.
Yeah.
And then we, it was just sitting there on the shelf, and every so often the light would catch it and it would blind you as you walk past it. And then we started playing around, and we made some things with it, and
we made a Presto out of it.
A little Presto.
And yeah, it kind of snowballed from there.
Yeah, and then we sort of became aware of how, Britain has this like particularly crap winter, really short days, and we, because we are into kind of being cute and fun as a brand, we really wanted to work on something that was quite specific to winter, so that we could have a kind of a winter offering that was kind of interesting and unique, and did something a little bit different. And
I guess lots of the safety stuff as well, or things, they're not exciting. Like there's not much exciting things happening with high-vis vests, or so I guess we wanted to make it a little bit more designed, but also like had that safety element to it. Yeah.
And I guess a bit more desirable, because I think a lot of traditional high vis or safety equipment is just pretty lacking the design front, to put it politely.
We did some testing of like all reflective bags.
Yeah.
And like they were super reflective, don't get me wrong, but they just kind of look a little bit naff as a result of being completely reflective. And then so for WizViz, we paired up the reflective with this X-Pack fabric, fluorescent orange VX25, and we quite like materiality. So there was a nice combination of these two things, both being safety kind of fabrics, but very different. The X-Pack is incredibly stiff and structured. It has this nice signature X weave ripstop thing in it. And on the bag, it's like unbelievably solid, like on the little Presto, where the bag is sort of separated in half. It's really solid, it holds its shape perfectly, it has really crisp edges. And then the reflective is softer, has a very flat finish.
You get
it undulates
like
a little bit.
Which is really nice.
That catches the light. And I think the play between the two things is really, really visually interesting, and so much stronger than just something solid.
And I guess this time of year, especially in like the transition months, it's not just darkness, it's low light, it's like having the sun at weird angles and things. So you want something that you could both see really clearly in daylight, like the really high fluoro orange, and the reflective stuff for night.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's kind of safety all round, but in a kind of more exciting package, maybe.
Nice.
Yeah, and then so we liked the idea as well that WizViz could be a kind of winter only range. So it comes out when daylight saving ends, it goes away when daylight saving starts, and then the following year it comes back as a thing, still as WizViz, but it's visually different. It's either different products or different. Yeah, and so they become. And so in a way, this is WizViz 1.
Yeah, I mean, there's not a lot of exciting things happening over the winter, so it's kind of nice to have something that we can like talk about and get excited about.
Yeah, because I guess a lot less people are bike packing or being on trips, or I don't know, I'm certainly not feeling very enthused about getting out, and it's really wet here in Bristol today, but I think I'm certainly guilty of it, and I know a lot of people do, like treat themselves to little bits and bobs, like a better light for the winter or a thicker pair of tights or something, just as like a little thing to, like a carrot to get you to go outside. So it's always quite nice to have a thing be like, oh, nice and bright. And I was actually listening to an amazing podcast the other day that said it was all about battling depression during the winter. And one of the things that they recommended was dressing in bright colours, because things like bright reds, oranges and yellows actually stimulate your brain. They have like a stimulative effect, whereas pastel colours like blues and greens and things tend to be more calming. I was like, there you go, you're battling depression with your bags at the same time.
Yeah, we could.
Treat your depression with a little Wiz Viz. Your seasonal depression with a little Wiz Viz.
Banish the winter blues with a bright orange reflective little
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I think we were sort of thinking along the same lines as what you were just saying. People are less likely to be doing big trips. So for this year, we kept the WizViz stuff to, you know, kind of like day ride or shorter ride kind of essentials. So the teeny Houdini for carrying your spares.
Yeah.
A little Presto if it's one of those days where it's going to start off being really cold and then it's going to warm up a little bit and then it's going to do some hail, and you know, and you've got to have all three of your different jackets with you. You've got your insulation layer, you've got your waterproof, yeah, stuff like that. So that seemed more appropriate. And then we also have a secret third WizViz item that we'll be launching in the middle of the season.
Fighting.
Yeah. Can't have it all at once.
No.
Yeah.
But that'd be pretty cool as well.
Yeah.
And then I guess from a production perspective, it's quite nice for you when it comes to spring to just be able to put all that to one side and then focus on different stuff for the summer.
Yeah.
Or
Totally. Yeah.
makes it quite seasonal.
Yeah. We like being a manufacturer. I think we see ourselves as like a small British manufacturer rather than like an artisan producer. And so we make stuff in batches and things, but it's nice to have that. It's nice to have different things to work on, to change things up a bit, because otherwise it gets quite monotonous and repetitive. Yeah.
How are the teeny Houdinis going?
Really good. Yeah, really, really well. We're really pleased. The larger size, the gravel size, is definitely a lot more popular, which we expected. But it's also nice to have both of the sizes. Yeah.
Yeah, it's been really good.
We've been stoked.
Nice. And I know that your style is more, sorry, this is just me going off on a massive tangent, and I'll let you get on in a minute. I know that your style is more like traditional in terms of like the rack packing stuff, or like behind the saddle, whatever. Do you see yourselves doing any fork mounted bags in the future?
Yeah.
Is that something you've done?
We have made some
Yeah.
for people, as part of matching sets and stuff like that. I think it's definitely on the list.
It seems to be the trend of 2020. Like everyone's bringing out bikes with loads of zits, as bicycle pewters call them, or mounting bits.
Barnacle forks.
Brilliant.
Yeah, I think that would be nice.
I mean, that's the bags that we've used ourselves in the past as well. Like that's the style of riding that we like to do as well, like a lot of bike packing. So it would make sense to offer some things like that.
Watch your space, maybe.
Yeah, definitely.
Wicked.
Everything's just made more complicated by offering 5 stock colours.
Yeah.
So have to make a lot of them before you can sell them.
Yeah.
But we're so determined to resist making black bags that
I
we'll
was
leave
the
that
same. Yeah. When I dabbled very briefly in bag making, I had a few friends who were like, "Oh, would you make me a black bum bag?" And I just, no. No, you can't have a black one.
You get it. Yeah. I like a matching set. And then
yeah,
you
we
can
quite
make
like
it
matching. You like
reflective.
matching too.
Yeah.
We've seen the pictures. pictures.
Oh no,
She meant-
it's just everything's purple. Turns into a bit of a clash because you've got all different shades.
I know, that's terrible.
Mm.
It is.
I've always like really struggled with anodized color and painted color.
Harry had a incident
Oh yeah,
with his new bike with anodized all
clampers
clampers, and
in
Harry.
blue.
It
Oh,
was
no.
divisive.
Oh, really divisive.
They ended up getting
Coming
taken off, but they'll go on another bike, and they'll look.
Eventually, but it'll have to be a bike based around having blue clampers, I think.
I saw someone, was it on the mini Shazam? They would like bought a whole new bike just so that they could get the right one that they wanted or something with the colours.
Amazing, right? Absolutely amazing.
So great.
But it's really hard. I mean, we offer, I don't know, it's at least 21 fabrics, and then like a Shazam has got
You could have 3 or 4.
4 different panels, so you could pick 4 lots of 21.
That's a
So
lot.
the combinations are in the thousands.
Yeah, often we get people sending us a picture of their bike and being like, "Can you just tell me what I should get?" Because
Yeah,
it's so hard.
Yeah.
We say send a picture of the bike and a theme.
Yeah,
No one's ever gone really in, like,
into the theme.
no one's really gone into the theme. I'm just waiting
Oh.
for the person who sends a photo of their bike and they're like, the
Princess
theme is frozen.
Sparkle.
Yeah.
Or like, oh, who was it? They did socks based on the carpet tiles in Portland Airport.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
Who was it? It wasn't Ridge Supply. It was
I know.
something like that, or like MASH or something. Yeah, and it was like so specific. I thought that was quite cool.
And how were they? The
They were
tiles
actually
in
really
Portland.
cool. They were like aqua with this like weird diamond pattern.
I'd love it if one day we could do our own patterns.
Yeah.
Have you seen the one in the States that's like you can print your own cordura?
Yeah.
It gets really
But it-
expensive, I guess.
But by the time it gets here, it costs so much money. So much money.
Yeah.
As we get bigger, our buying power gets bigger, but I think we still have quite a long way to go.
Yeah. That's the thing, because like what I was really excited about with the bag making was like not the actual structural part of it, but making them look pretty. And I loved like
Yeah.
the applique, but obviously like the more you do, the less waterproof it gets, which is just completely counterproductive. So to be able to
Yeah.
get fabrics that were like fun in the first place would be really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we really wanted to make WizViz as sustainable as possible.
Mm.
And I reckon we spend hours every
Yeah.
week, at least for the last year, you know, trying to find recycled fabrics that we can use. We finally have a black one coming. So from I don't know, next week or the week after, all the black will be made from recycled plastic bottles, and it's good
wow.
recycling as well, not bad recycling. So it's like,
And it's really hard to tell. Like
I
on
know,
some of
I
the
know.
vendors' sites, it's just like recycled, but it looks exactly the same as the next stuff. And it's like, well, what have you got to
Yeah.
prove it?
Yeah.
and this is like made in Europe from European waste, so there's no kind of like big carbon footprint on the recycling, and they're doing like fluorocarbon free dyes and stuff, so it's really good. But it's that thing of like, you can buy it in black, but if you want it in a color that isn't black, it's 2,000 meters per color. And this is the real problem, is that everything that's green in the world of fabric is the minimums are huge.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And that's sad.
It's a goal that we're working towards.
Yeah, it's at the top of the
It
goal.
might take a while.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And you also have to have a profitable, sustainable business. Like, and you can't just spend thousands of pounds or whatever it is on getting the materials if you can't actually use them, because it will put you out of business.
Yeah,
Really
exactly.
tricky.
Yeah.
And we're renting a space in London, so we don't have enough space to store 50 rolls.
No.
just to sit there for the next 5 years. Can you imagine? What is this? We're just paying rent for these rolls to sit here. And then because we do 5 colours, that would be 10,000 meters
Yeah.
to get the colours.
Insane.
Wow.
But 2022,
Maybe 2025.
2025, okay. We'll see how it goes. We get there. Yeah.
Wicked. Well, you're going to be at
Bicycle.
Bespoke this year.
Yeah. So we'll be there next year.
Maybe see you in Harrogate then.
So yeah, we want to try and do that. We were meant to have a whole, like our marketing plan for this year was like, go to all the events,
Yeah.
show some bunting,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have a nice time.
have a nice time, meet some people, break out of Instagram, like we're real. And well, that didn't happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next year.
Maybe next year.
Maybe next year.
But it's difficult to believe it's going to be any different next year at this point.
It's really hard. Yeah, we'll see.
No expectations.
Right. I'll let you crack on. Thank you very
Okay,
much.
well, it was nice to chat
It
to
was
you.
really nice to talk to you and
Yeah,
see you.
likewise.
Almost.
Hopefully we'll actually meet in person one day.
Yeah, I love that.
We'd love that very much. I think that would be nice.
Yeah.
We could do a thing.
Thank you very much.
Okay, lovely to chat.
Ta-da!
Bye, Catherine.
Bye.
Bye.
So there you have it, an exclusive look at WizardWorks' new WizViz series available this Sunday. And for those of you that stayed on to hear about the competition, at the beginning of November, we'll be giving away multiple sets of a Presto bag and a teeny Houdini. I mean, who doesn't want to win that? So if you're looking to keep riding this winter and stay safe, be sure to check out adventure.cc and all the social channels to find out how you can win both of these. Thank you, as always, for watching this video. I really hope you liked it. I really hope you like the product, because we certainly do. I said it before at the start, if you're watching this video and you haven't already, please give us a subscribe, that little red button down there, and even better so, maybe a thumbs up on this video. We'd also love to hear what you think about the WizViz range. Let us know in the comments below. Do you like it? Do you see the purpose? Maybe what other bags in their range would you like to see in the WizViz colorway? Who knows? Let us know in the comments below, we'd love to hear it. But thanks again, and until next time, adventure safely. Catch you later.